Dickinson captured the essence with her pen. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. It's a reminder that the quiet forces inside us often carry more strength than the loud ones. Hope, at its core, is persistence disguised as softness. It's the presence that stays when motivation fades. It's the steady pulse beneath the noise of daily life. The part of you that refuses to surrender, even when you feel emptied. And it never asks for recognition. It simply keeps going. When you strip away the polished language we usually attach to hope, you're left with something far simpler, something almost bare. It's the faint belief that tomorrow might not mirror today. It's the instinctive sense that you can endure one more hour, and then one more after that, even when nothing visibly improves. Even when everything feels stuck. That's the thing Dickinson understood. Hope doesn't shout. It hums. It whispers. It stays in the background, offering just enough warmth to keep you from freezing in the cold seasons of your life. And sometimes we only notice it when everything else falls silent. There's a moment many people have lived, though they rarely talk about it. A moment where they sit on the edge of a bed or lean against a kitchen counter late at night, exhausted by something they can't fully name. They're not trying to solve anything. They're just breathing, just existing. And in that stillness, a tiny part of them says, almost invisibly, "You're not done. Not yet." That's hope. Not the grand cinematic hope that fills movies with swelling violins, but the quiet, almost imperceptible version that keeps you from unraveling. It's the thing that steadies your hands when life shakes you. It's the awareness that pain isn't the whole story. It's the quiet anchor that keeps you tethered when everything else is drifting. And the metaphor of a bird is more accurate than it seems. A bird is fragile, but astonishingly resilient. It knows storms. It knows flight delays, broken branches, cold mornings, and sudden winds. Yet it keeps singing. Not because the world is kind, but because singing is simply what it does. Hope works the same way. It sings the tune without the words, meaning it keeps your spirit alive even when you can't articulate why you should keep going. Even when you have no explanation, no plan, and no clarity. There's a moment in early morning light, maybe you've seen it, where everything is still. The air is cold. Nothing has started yet. And then you hear one single bird breaking the silence. Not loudly, just enough to remind you that the world is still turning, that the day is still new, that life hasn't stopped moving, even if you've felt stuck for a while. Hope often sounds exactly like that. And when you've lived through loss, disappointment, or long seasons of struggle, you learn something important. Hope isn't naive. It's not blind positivity. It's endurance. A survival instinct softened into something gentle. It's the courage to say, "I don't know how things will change, but something in me believes they can." That belief is small, but real, and it's enough to shift the weight of an entire day. It's enough to help you take the next step. It's enough to keep you emotionally alive when the world feels indifferent. In the end, this poem teaches something people often learn too late. You're stronger than you think, not because you're unbreakable, but because something inside you refuses to stop singing, even when life gives you no lyrics to follow. Hope is the persistence you didn't know you had. Hope is the quiet pulse beneath the noise. Hope is the softness that outlasts the storm. And maybe the softest things in us are the ones that carry us the furthest. When was the last time you felt that small, steady voice inside you? The one that kept going, even when you didn't know how. And if you listened closely right now, what might it be trying to tell you